What up, mangakas? I'm back with one last video on Demon Slayer. I said I was going to review this after JoJo, but since I didn't have many chapters left, I decided to review all tonight. All 250 all 205 chapters of Demon Slayer, all complete. It's one of the best fucking mangas I've ever read. The two-part finale arc is just fucking amazing. I'm glad I decided to separate them. Instead of combining the two arcs. They were taking longer. I didn't want that. It would take a lot longer. Might have been worth it, but I don't know. I think they said better. So anyway, this is the Sunrise Countdown arc, the last arc of Demon Slayer. So I do not know when they'll get a reaction. Demon Slayer anime will probably end by 2025, my guess. So we got the Swordsman Village arc and Hashira Training arcs. Most likely the Hashira Training arc will be mixed in with the Swordsman Village arc as part of the third season. Since the Swordsman Village arc is going to be short, we get extra more episodes, but also the Hashira Training arc is also short. So how are they going to do this? How are they going to do it? Since the arcs are short. So he's up for the final arc. You know, also goes up to the final arc, which is the longest, separated into two parts. Be an extended finale. Oh god. I know it's in season 4 and seasons 4 and 5. Because of how long they are. That's my guess. Because the season's limit is either 24 episodes, or 26 or whatever, or 13. Those are the limits. Can I go past that? So anyway, I don't know when these arcs will be adapted. We know the Swordsman Village arc is coming out next year. So we're going to have to wait. I'm looking forward to it. It's a great arc. I said a little disappointed about Nesco. But that's a really epic, interesting finale. So anyway, the chapter. So the arc starts out with Tanjiro awakening from the destroyed house. Now how to fight Muzan, who's stronger. He's very strong. No, Tamio is dead. Would that be obvious, but this is another thing I forgot to mention. About the red swords. So far, we lost a lot of Hashira over the stories. And some will survive this story too. Anyway, we have to do the best about him. All the Hashira. A lot of the Hashira are doing their best about him. But something's going on. Tanjiro's eye gets bigger. Obviously, he was injected with his blood, not to turn him into a diva, but to kill him. And if they'll kill him. So yeah, he's out of commission for a bit while the fight is going on. Now it's a very, very, very long fight. So it's big, gonna have to skim over most of it, but it's an epic read. So yeah. Show how much characters have grown. You know, I didn't have much growth, but I had a very happy ending and a great epilogue. Anyway. A lot of the Hashira are injured, but still continue to fight Muzan. And Muzan discovers his cells are aging. He's aging in the past few hours. They only have half an hour till sunrise on the stars of battle. Anyway. Tanjiro has access to the memory of his ancestors. about the man Yoshiro, the first Yaiba in. I mean, he kind of spends some time at the residence, the Commodore residence. I don't know what they're called. Commodore was able to access memories and see the events that's going on. I learn a lot. And we get Yocho's or whatever. We get his side perspective of what happened of his brothers encountered the events last time. So I'm gonna get about what happened after he left home. He ran away to keep the train. On the way, he met a young girl who lost her parents to the plague. She's been collecting tadpoles, but also researches them because she feels bad for them. Two bonded, and after 10 years, they got married. His wife was pregnant, so he went out to get a midwife. That's why midwife. But along the way, he had to help an old man find go to his son, but he's too old and he's still resistant. So he takes him there, decides to call for the midwife tomorrow. But when he gets back, discovers his wife and child were brutally killed by demons. So he joined the Demon Slayer Corps. So yeah, when he met the other the first Hashira, well not the first, but yeah, right. He taught them the breathing techniques, and we learn those earrings that he wore were made by his mother. And we learn all the stuff that happened. And well, it was struck up with his brother and the demon he was struck. But he did run into the man himself, Muzan Kibutsuji, with a mysterious female demon beside him. Well, using some Breathing's 13th managed to injure Kibutsuji. We all know those parts of the story though. We've seen flashbacks of it. The only person ever injured him. So he split into many pieces. Only a few were cut. He managed to cut a few of the pieces, but the others escaped. The female demon is pissed. Is angry at him. She hates him. That's interesting. We also get a sense of detail about. I don't reveal his personality, but after she said his name, she didn't die. Because don't forget, remember what happened to the Susumi mansion in the Asakusa arc, when the introduction of Tamino and Yoshiro. We see what happens when someone mentions Kibutsuji's name. His body in his cells kills them. It's dark. But this is one of the best manga arcs out there. Not exactly satisfying or story development that happened at the start. It was just completely not there or rushed. So it was a little sad detail. This could have been a great, but much greater story than it was. I think the creator had to rush the story or something. I don't know why. We didn't bother to flesh out Tanjiro's family in the beginning. We only get glimpses about the stories. Anyway. So yeah. Anyway, the mistake that female demon is actually Tamayo. Tamayo had a wife and had a son, had a husband and child, but when she turned into demon, she killed them. But it's not something she wanted. She just didn't want to die. She just wanted to see her child grow up. She didn't want to kill them. That's why she hated Kibutsuji, but couldn't go against him until then. She's been hoping to be Kibutsuji for centuries. It's truly heartbreaking. That gives more depth to his character. I say this is a great arc. Anyway, after hold up your sister's child, he cries because he lost all hope. But seeing the child really made him sad. It's a truly emotional moment. Brought hope back in humanity. They knew he won't. He knew they won't be seeing him again. He did show them his sun breathing techniques, and it was engraved in their memories. That's why the human comic Kagura exists. The dad's based on those techniques. It's really cool. And those he gave them his earrings. At least he knew he wouldn't see them again. So he tells him that he'll pass him down throughout childhood. His legacy will be lived on. Know how much of a kind man he was. It's truly cool that Tanjiro's family was connected to this man centuries ago. The first son was Yaiba ever. Centuries of connections. I think the master knew it too. You know? I think the master and Roku Talking kind of knew as well. That's my guess. Who says? Tanjiro's grip on still grips his sword. Even though Yoshiro injected the cure, it takes longer to heal him because of how much he was battered. He has been battered too. It's an epic battle. Opanowski, Zenitsu, and Kamio still planning, all fighting. So they all fight Kimetsu while his agent stuff. He's injured most of them. Gil also lost his arm. We also learn about the Serpent Hashira's backstory. As the series went on, we learned all these Hashira's backstories. Yeah. I've got Tomioka's though. It's been a while though, so each character has a sympathetic backstory. I mean, at night jerks, but they're not bad people. They really care. Basically, when the Serpent Hashira was just a kid. His family was only girls have been born in his family for many years. He's the first ever boy to be born. Yeah. He was locked away in his cell for years, and he felt someone watching him at night. One day he's brought across the person, should I say, creature behind it. It was a demon who had the lower half of a snake. She's joining the clan. She decided to let him get older so she could kill and eat him. So she slit his mouth, make him more like hers. That's why he had those bandages on. And that's why he uses snake breathing. Interesting. Right. Yeah. Managed to escape and was saved by the Flame Hashira and Goku. No, not his dad, Kyojuro and Goku, obviously. It's truly amazing. I assume Goku was the first of the new generation of Hashira. I mean, Uzi was part of the fight after the Entertainment District arc, but it's one of the best fights of the series, brilliantly animated in the series. I love reading the story too in the manga. I'm really looking forward to the anime coming back next year. Let's see how these stories are done in animation or voice acting. Anyway. Nescu waits and kills after them. New master gets some advice from his father who spirits, you know, so getting him to let her be. So yeah. Let's listen right a little bit later to a whole hot tragic thing. Anyway, Damiel's potions really working wonders on him. Kaguya finally got her revenge on the worthless bastard. And that felt so satisfying for the character. We learned her backstory. It's not shown to us, it's sad. But well, we can probably imagine it. How brutal it was. I don't know, we forced to murder her own family out of hunger. It's truly heartbreaking. So, she got the last one on him. And with help her. Also, Yoshio managed to kill the other Hashira too, thanks to his cat, who's also returned to a demon. Tanjiro probably figured out how to do some moving techniques. Managed to keep stretching to the sun, all the Hashira's helping. Interesting enough, his body mutated into a gross, fresh baby. Thinking like the monster from the monster in Akira towards the end climax of the film. I have not seen it, but I've seen that clip on YouTube. It's gruesome, but more like a baby. It's just gross. My God. Yeah. After all they can, sun rises and moves on, and Kimetsu is finally dead. Nearly all the Hashira are dead, except for the wind and water Hashiras. They all died. So anyway, Love Hashira and the Seven Hashira, Igaro is his name, do actually have feelings for each other. And I really like seeing that happen. They promised if they reincarnate as humans, they'll get married. It's really heartwarming. It really is. And see, he moves on her Mars check up his sleeve. Since Tanjiro not to not have no pulse, he was when he might have been killed. Show how much he's going to care about Tanjiro as a person. Show how much he saw how much Tanjiro has grown since they first met. Only back in chapter 1. That was one of the best show how much their growth was. Anyway, moves on the side of the left, keep it straight before dying. Injected himself into Tanjiro, turning him into a demon. And he was there. Trying to stop Tanjiro from kill someone. As Tanjiro said before, in the past, even he knows if he ever gets turned into a demon, he knows another soul will come down and kill him. He knows that would be the right thing to do. But thanks to a little trick by Shinobu Kocho, before the final battle even began. I mean, Nezuko's not talking properly, and something that bugs me a bit in the Mugen Train arc. How does Zenitsu fucking know what Nezuko sound like? He's never heard her talk. It wouldn't be funny to have his voice, have the actor pretend to be Nezuko's voice. It would be funnier like that. I think that's what the whole creator was picturing, because it does not make any sense. It really did not make any sense. Anyway, let's turn Tanjiro back to normal. As everyone helped him, he's back to not being a human. That's a side effect still to his body. It's truly heartwarming. Seeing Tanjiro and Nezuko finally hug after not being able to for years. They're actually both normal now. It's been over 2 years. It's been almost 2 years since then, hasn't it? At that point in time. Anyway, 3 months later, again all healing up in bed have not. Hashira has been disbanded. Since all the demons are gone. There's a lot of emotional beats. And before the Stone Hashira died, you got to see the kids they didn't abandon him. They were trying their best to help him in any ways they could before being killed. So that person new light onto it. It's really emotional. And well, when Hashi was moments with his mother too was emotional too, but his father kicked him out. You know? It's not his time yet. His father's still a jerk. Don't forget his mother was turned into a demon. After all the characters we met, we didn't get much development to them, but it's still emotional, but not as would be more emotional. We got more time to spend, expand the story out to a few more years. Like the other popular shonen stories. Like inspiration from Bleach. I ain't planning to rewatch the first arc subbed. I'm gonna rewatch it subbed. I'm getting more interested in watching subbed anime these days. Because I've been watching season 0 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Earlier today. Got to episode 10. I decided to wait till tomorrow to watch more episodes. Later then I could probably give it a review. But on my main channel, on my anime channel, I'll be titling it as just Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, the series that was still the Studio Gala would be Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. So yeah. I expecting everything's gonna be normal. They can only live normal lives. Tanjiro gotta finally go back to his hometown. See all the people that he left behind that day. It's truly heartwarming. You can actually see how much. I'm doing a battle, by the way, against Tanjiro. Isn't it? Inosuke can win himself to cut off Tanjiro's head. Show how much he's going to care about Tanjiro as a friend. You know what I mean? You see how much they grow as characters a bit. And it's good development. Just saying most of it was wasted. With some story elements that still could be improved. You can say, I'm not the only spoken but I'm sure that other reviews on YouTube, I'll probably check that out later, by the way. See any reviews. But oh my god, this is one of the best mangas out there. And the original story ends on a happy moment. But the chapter 20, so after 204 chapters, the original timeline ends. But it's one story we can focus on next. And that is an epilogue chapter 205. It's a small epilogue. It's in modern day Japan. Well, date the time that the finale was written and published. Yep, you see the descendants of Tanjiro, 2 young boys. Also, he married Kanya. Show how much those two actually married. That's pretty cool, showing how those two got together. And we see Zenitsu actually got together with. We actually got to know that Zenitsu actually did get together with Nezuko. Because his descendants was just like him, actually. But Nezuko's descendant on Nezuko's side. It's totally different. It's more brash personality, unlike Nezuko. That's pretty fun. Seeing all the characters we know seeing the people that look exactly like the characters we come to know throughout the Taisho era of Japan. About Taisho. It's never explicitly say what specific year in the Taisho period it was. Because from 1912 to 1926 was the reign of Emperor Taisho. So it has to be in between those years. So my guess might be in 1920. Or maybe early 1916, 1914 or 15. I don't know. That was a fun look. There's also an epilogue. There's also a one-shot chapter focused on Rengoku. I think it might be Rengoku or his brother. I couldn't tell. I think it might be his brother. Passing for final selection. I don't know. But the Demon Slayer cults are probably gone. I'd like to see a sequel story based on the epilogue where demons have revived in modern day Japan. It's like the descendants, all the original Demon Slayers. They get them at this. Anyway. Yeah, my Tanjiro's descendant. In the Canada residents, we actually see something interesting. A picture of all the gang together on that day after they beat Kimetsu. And Tanjiro's earrings being framed. The legacy continues. And that's where it ends. I loved this manga. I really enjoyed reading it in the past few months. I know my last video was a couple months ago on the Hashira training mark. So, yeah, sorry that took long. I've been quite distracted a lot. But I'm glad I was able to finish the story. I enjoyed it. I can't wait to see how this gets. Got to see this in animation Sunday. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Stay tuned, all news that comes out in the future. And my next manga review will be on JoJo Part 2. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys. I'll see you all next time. Pixels Kill out.